Yeah, so one thing I was saying,
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step.
hey, this is Samuel from Scenthack, and today in the neighborhood, nothing much going on. We just had one nice great day after a few days of cold, So very excited about this perfume. I need to review this perfume. This perfume I type, and it's none other than Halston Z-14. So what I was saying and thinking to myself, I was saying that all this perfume I type I've just reviewed recently, they just all in the 70s. And generally it's from the house of Halston. It's also been here for a very long time. 1974, and soon as when I found out it was made in 1974, I was like, man, this week it's very ironic, because my past 3 reviews have just been perfume oils that have been maybe it was made in the 1980s, or my recent one which I did was Opium, and that one came out in 1977, and then this one is 1974. But also one other relation I had was that when I smelled the Halston Z-14, it was interesting, because as soon as I smelled it, it reminded me a little bit of Opium, like in terms of the structure, but then it was totally different, completely different in what it smelled, and because when I first smelled it from the bottle, I was like, man, this reminds me. When I smelled out of the bottle, that's when it reminded me of the Opium, just smelling out of the bottle. But when I started to use it, I was getting this kind of rosy, sandalwood, a little bit of powdery, that kind of composure, So it had a very natural vibe, and I've heard people, some people have said that it kind of reminds them of leather, like smells like leather, But I didn't get a leathery vibe. I got kind of like a natural vibe. Yeah, so that kind of a natural vibe, and as what automatically happened was something like in the middle, when it started to dry down a little bit, when it started to kind of dry down, settle in kind of midway with applying on my skin, I just realized that it has this natural aromatic smell. It smells very natural and aromatic, and it had some kind of floral, hints of floral, a little bit of floral, but then it was more of a sandalwood and like a crisp aroma. If you've used dark amber has this kind of crisp aromatic feel also. So kind of and then there's also some sort of citrus in the background, and it was very, very nice. The projection, in terms of how strong it projects, was kind of okay, maybe 7 or 8 out of 10. But then it lasts on your skin for a long time. I actually had some compliments when I put it on. And if you look at later on, as I was looking at the notes and spending more time with it, and when I got to know the note structure of it, it has a lot of notes similar to the Opium, Opium that I released recently. But this is completely different, it's naturally aromatic. It has citrus in the background, hints of floral, and then you could feel the sandalwood too, as well, So it's a whole lot of notes. It's not deep notes. It also has a lot of citrus notes, And if I go through the note breakdown, you actually see what I mean, So I like it. I feel like it's unisex. All those marketed for men. It has some kind of so it had the floral notes, some kind of floral notes, and then also has some lime in the background, some lime citrusy notes in the background. And I was looking at this perfume oil type, Halston Z-14, and I said and even the other 2 perfumes that I've reviewed, but mostly this Halston Z-14, I just realized how it's well balanced. It's well balanced in the form that it has a balanced array of notes. So it has deep notes, it has like sandalwood, it has vetiver, it has tonka bean, and then it also has lime, it has limey notes, it has bergamot, it has lime, it has green notes, it also has some floral, it has jasmine, it has gardenia, and I was even highly suspicious that it has rose, but there's some kind of like powdery rosy vibe, hence a floral vibe with some lime citrusy notes in there, and then it's also deep and scented in terms of like sandalwood, musk, or whatever deep notes that it has. I almost seem to forget I also has some kind of benzoin. It has benzoin and it has basil, so those kind of sometimes gives you benzoin, saffron, sometimes gives you sometimes gives you this kind of basil feel, so that's one thing that I kind of really like admire about this perfumery type. Makes it very, very unique. Again, like I'll more really put it more with the natural vibe, as I said, natural aromatic, and yeah, unisex. It depends also. If you are, I mean, most guys that are into natural perfumes will say that this is very masculine, but if you are new to perfume, man or woman, you're gonna like it, but if you're a man and you're using it and you're into perfumes, you say this is definitely like masculine, because it's very, very nice, well put together. I could wear this out, I could wear this everywhere, more of like a natural comfort setting, just great. It smells nice, it smells amazing, it projects decently, and then it lasts decently also. I wouldn't totally say that it's unique, because again, it reminds me of certain perfumes that I have, but I'll say on the other side I could also say unique because of how it's put together. It reminds you of things that you have, but then also it is something that you've never had, if that makes sense. And so for the top notes, it opens up with a lot of citrus notes in the top notes. You have cypress, you have gardenia, you have bergamot, you have lime, then you have basil for the top note, so it opens out with a lot of citrus notes. I was saying when you go to the middle notes, it has coriander, it has patch, it has cinnamon, it has jasmine, it has vetiver, it has cedar, it has geranium, so middle notes is kind of like spicy, grounded, like spicy aromatic, kind of grounded, a little bit deep, and then finally in the bottom notes as it settle down, it has a lot of leather, it has tonka, it has amber, it has musk, it has benzoin, and it has oak moss, so all the deep notes you could find, most of the notes that are here were also found in the opium with a few, but over here, like most of the notes are some of the notes are kind of intensified to make it more, I'll say more masculine, but with a unisex touch, if that makes sense, So I'm sorry excited about this. I'm pumped about this perfumery type, Halston Z-14, first of its kind that we have at Scenthack. Good thing is you could order this perfume oil type right from Scenthack. The links are right below this video. Just click on the link. It's $5.99 free shipping, and I'll personally send it to you. So you get that from there as well. Just click right below this video. Even so, you could even go to the website and still type in Halston Z-14. You could get it from the website too as well, Scenthack.com. Free shipping again. I'll personally ship them to you. So let me know what you got. Like this video if you get anything new from this perfume. Are you review? Like it if you got anything from. Like it even if you like this video review that I did. Mostly leave your comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you got from it. And generally, if you feel like you missed anything from this video, do not panic. I always do like a review of my I always write like a blog post of all the reviews that I do, so you could definitely go to the website, Scenthack.com. Again, the links are below this video. And generally, just you could get all the notes and also any new developments that I get as well. But make sure you like, and most importantly, please make sure that you subscribe. Subscription button is right here. That's the only way you get my new videos when they come out each and every week. So please make sure that you are definitely subscribed.